Hello everyone, welcome to my channel ServiceNow Universe. Hope you all are doing well. Today we'll be discussing about JavaScript array methods and functions. This topic is very basic, but if we understand the functions, then it will be very easy in development. Like there are functions like reverse, there are functions like sort, there are functions like splice and slice, and there are functions like shift, unshift, and push and pop. If we know them, know the functionality of them, then it will be very easy for us in the development, and that will add a great that will add to our knowledge. Okay, and it will reduce the line of codes if we don't know the functionality of the function. That function will do the task in one line. If we don't know that function, then we may write multiple line of codes. Okay, so understanding the basics is very important. So let's proceed with the video and straight away create a array here called modules, and I'll add the service no modules here: ITSM, ITAM, for example, and ITOM. Okay, so everyone knows there is a function called length, that modules dot length to print the length of the array, that is 3. Okay, now there is a function here. The next function will be toString. Okay, this function, what it will do, it will convert the array into string. Okay, let me just do that. uh, so it has converted the array into the string, comma separated string. The elements are comma separated here. Okay, now there is a split function to do the reverse operation. This toString function has converted array to string. Now that split function will convert string to array. Okay, let's see that. So I'll create a variable here called modules string, and I'll store this string here. Then what I'll do, I'll create a new modules array, new modules, and in that mm, module string, I'll split I'll split it by comma. Okay, because it is comma separated, right? If it is if there is some other character, then we would have separated it by, with that. This is a string function, so we'll be covering the string function in one more video. So for now we'll be checking only split by comma. Okay, now if I print gs.info new modules length. Okay, new modules dot gs length, then this length will be 3, because it has converted the string again back to the array. Okay, so now the next function is called join. Let me write that in info function itself. I can say modules dot join. So what modules dot join will do is that will also convert the array to string, but it will replace the comma. That toString function has also done the same thing. It has converted array to string, but it is separated by comma. But the join function will is separated by whatever character we give here. For example, I'll give star here. Okay, so now this is a string, but the elements are separated with star. Okay, I can give anything here. Okay, I'll give this. Now the elements are separated with this. Okay, so this is join function. There is now a function called delete. Okay, what we can do is delete, then space. We need to tell what element we need to delete. So I'll say modules of 0. So if I say modules of 0, then which element it will select? It will select ITSM element. Okay, this is the first element, right? So it will select that and it will delete that. Okay, now then I'll print the array again. Okay, modules. So you can notice it has deleted ITSM, but it has kept the space here. It has kept the space as blank. It has not removed that element. Okay, if I print the length of the array, still this length will be 3 itself. Okay, you see, still the length is 3. It has not changed the length of the array. It has just removed the first element and kept a blank there. Okay, so if we don't want that, if we want to remove it completely, then we can use shift and pop functions. So let's see the pop function. Variable popped element, we can say. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll add modules dot pop. Okay, and I'll print this gs.info popped element. Okay, so if I run this, what the pop function will do is it will remove the element from end of the array. Okay, it will always remove the element which is at the last. Okay, the form function, pop function will remove that. Now if I print the length of the array, modules dot length, this will be changed to 2. Okay, earlier when we tried that with delete, it has removed and kept the space empty. Whatever element we removed there, it kept the space empty and it did not change the length of the array. But it has now the pop function has removed the element and it has altered the length here. Okay, now this pop function is used to remove the last element, right? Now we will see how we can remove the first element. Okay, I'll just change this pop function to shift function. Okay, what shift will do, it will remove first element from the array. Okay, let me do this. Okay, it has removed itsm and it has also kept the length as 2 itself. Okay, so to remove first element from the array we will use a shift function, and to remove a last element from the array we'll use pop function. Okay, so let's go to next functions, that is push and unshift. So what push function will do, let me just push it, modules dot push. Okay, I'll push grc. Okay, that is a new module, and now I'll try to print the array. Okay, info and modules. Okay, so you see that grc is pushed at the end of the array. Okay, item was the last element, now grc is pushed, then that will be end of the that will be there in the end of the array. So if you want to push the element at the beginning of the array, then it is unshift function, unshift. Okay, so you see grc is pushed here now at the beginning of the array. Okay, so that's why we use shift and unshift. Okay, now let's see the next functions. Okay, now we have a slice function here. Okay, now we can use the slice function to slice the array. Okay, for example, let's see. I'll use slice. Okay, modules dot slice. There are two functions actually, don't get confused. This is slice and there is one more called splice. Okay, slice function is to remove elements from array. With splice we can remove or add elements to array. These two functions are very very important. Okay, so now what I'm saying is modules dot slice one. Okay, now what it will do is it will slice the array from here. Okay, this is first position, right? One is nothing but the index, this is zeroth index and this is first index. Okay, now what it will do, it will slice the array from here. I have added the this here, this notation. Now this will slice the array and it will take this. Okay, it will remove this. Okay, so let's see, let's print out the output, gs dot info and modules. Okay, did I do anything wrong? Okay, I need to that will give a new array actually. Variable new modules is equal to, and I need to add it here, new modules. You see it has sliced here, then it took this one. Okay, and it removed this. So it is to remove the element from wherever we can remove it. If I give it 0, then there is nothing, it will print all the elements because it has sliced from here. Left side there is nothing, so it has took this all. Okay, and if I do it too, okay, so it will slice it from here and it will take the rest, so it only item will be there. Okay, remove this, only item will be there. Okay, now this slice function will take two elements as well. Okay, I'll say 1 comma 2. Okay, let me add one more here, one more module, grc for example. So now what it will do is as the first parameter says to slice from first element, right? This is 0, this is first element, so I'll be slicing here. Okay, now what the second parameter is saying, slice at second parameter, 0 1 and 2, this is second, right? So it will slice here. Now it has sliced that sorry yeah, it has sliced at two places, right? It will ignore this, it will ignore this, it will just consider the element which is between two slices. Okay, so let's see. See, this has printed only item. So it has sliced here and it has sliced here. Okay. Now only thing remaining is item. Okay. Now if I say this has three. Okay. What I'm saying, slice at position one and slice at position three. So slice at position one is this and slice at position three is this. So it will ignore this and it will keep only item and item. Okay. And this is the output, item and item. Okay. Okay, so this is about slice. This is very important function. Okay, and next one will be splice. Okay, so splice function will be used to add the elements to the array and to remove the elements also from the array. So first we'll see how we can remove the element. So if I want to remove any element in between, then I can use splice. Okay, earlier we discussed to remove the element from beginning, we use shift to remove the element from at the end of the array, then we'll use pop. Now we'll see in between if I want to remove. Okay, now what I will do is modules dot splice. Now the earlier which one we used, that was slice. Now this is splice. Okay, what I'll say is splice this one. Okay, this is at index 0, this is at index 1. So I'm saying slice 1, and I'm saying slice from the position 1, and I'm saying remove only one element. Okay, the first parameter it takes is the index what from where I need to slice, from where we need to remove the element. Okay, so I am saying remove the element item, and if I say 0, it means uh, start removing from here and don't remove any item. Okay, it is 0, right? So if I give it 1, then what it will take is start removing from first index and remove an element, so it will remove this one only. Okay, when we run this, it will remove this element and it will keep itsm, itom and grc. So let's print the modules array, modules, and run this. So you see it has removed item here, the second element, and it has printed itsm, itom, and grc. Now, if you want to remove two elements, okay, this one and this one both. So what I'm saying, start at position index 1 and remove two elements. Okay. So if I do that, it will just keep itsm and grc. If I say 3, then it will remove the three elements. Starting from here, it will remove three elements and it will just keep this. So if I change this, start from 2. Okay, 0 1 2, start from 2 and remove 2. Okay, yeah, it has started from 2 and removed one element and second element. These two elements it is removed and this is left here. Okay, this is how we can remove the elements from in between the array. Okay, now if I want to add new elements to the array, how we can add that using the splice function. So what I'll say is, and in between I want to add the elements. So if you want to add the element at the end, then we have push function. If we add the element at the beginning, then we have unshift function. But if I want to add element in between, like after item I want to add something. Okay, so what I'll do is, this is 0 and this is 1, so I'll say add it at one first position. Okay, and we can perform both operation at once. We can remove and add both at once. So I don't want to remove anything now, that's why I'm saying 0. From here, don't remove anything, but add, what I'll say, add service portal. So now service portal will be added after item. Okay, let's see. You see, no, before item actually, because I'm saying at first position we need to add. Okay, so before item it has added. Okay, now if I add one more, if I want to add one more, like any module here, like flow designer, that is not a module, but just consider that flow designer, then it will add both service portal and flow designer here. Okay, so this is the splice function. If I say instead of 0, if I say 1. Okay, so what it will do is, out of these four elements, okay, it will remove one element, this item element, and it will insert two new elements. Okay, both removal and addition is performed by same splice. It will remove one element, as we are saying, remove one element, and then it will add two. Let's see that. So you see item is removed and service portal and flow designer are added. Okay, if I set 2, okay, now what it will do, it will remove item and item both, and then add service portal and flow designer. It removed item and item both, and a service portal and flow designer are added here. Okay, if I say 3, then you see till grc everything will be removed, starting from here till here, remove everything and add these two. I can add multiple here also. Okay, so this is splice function, and the next function is concat. Okay, if we have two arrays, okay, variable modules 1 is equal to, I'll say, service portal. Okay, now what I can do is I'll just do modules dot concat modules 1. I'm saying join these two arrays. Okay, that will form a new array. So I'll take here new modules. Okay, now I'll print that here gs.info new modules. Okay, now you see both the arrays are concatenated now. I missed TL here. Okay, both the arrays are concatenated, itsm to grc, and this service portal will be concatenated, and it will be added to the new modules array. Okay, now what we can do is we can give multiple arrays, not only one array here. We can concat one array with multiple arrays. So let me add one more variable, modules 2 is equal to flow designer. Okay, now I'll say concat modules with modules 1 and modules 2 both. Modules 2. Okay, let's run this. Okay, you see this is the first array, it is concatenated with the second array, it is concatenated with the third array. This flow designer is the in the third array. Okay, these three arrays are concatenated. Now there is one more thing in here, in the concat function, it will take string as well. Variable module string. Okay, I can say service portal. Okay, we can concat this array with the string. Okay, how just get this string and add to concat function. Okay, so that will be added at the end of the array. These two this array will be concatenated with the string. Okay, not only two arrays can be concatenated, we can concatenate array with the string as well. Okay, so let's see the next function, that is sort. Okay, now let me just take a array here of numbers. Numbers is equal to 3, 2, some random numbers here, 6 and 7 and 1. Okay, now I want to sort this array, okay, ascendingly, as in ascending order. Then what I can do is I'll say variable new numbers is equal to numbers dot sort. Okay, this there is a sort function here. Now I'll print this gs.info new numbers. Okay, so you see the array is sorted 1 2 3 6 7. Okay, now if you want to sort the array in descending order, okay, now there is no function for descending order, to sorting the array in descending order, but there is a function called reverse. Okay, if this is sorted now in ascending order. Now what I can do is I'll just go and add a reverse function here, new numbers, then just reverse the array. Okay, now just print it. You see the array is reversed. Okay, and we got the array in descending order. So to get the array in descending order, first sort it ascending in ascending order and then reverse it. Okay, so these are the two functions, sort and reverse. Okay, okay, so let's see the new function. There is a function called flat here. If this array is of two dimensional. Okay, if it is a two dimensional array like this. Okay, if it is two-dimensional array and I want to convert this two-dimensional array to a single dimensional array, then I can do that with the flat. Okay, new numbers is equal to I can say numbers dot flat. Okay, and I'll print new numbers, gs.info new numbers. Okay, did I do anything wrong? Okay, I think it will not give us the new array, it will change the existing array itself. Let's see. Yes, so you see we have this is the two-dimensional array, but it has changed to a single dimensional array. So if I print the length here, gs.info numbers length, before we did flat gth length, it should be 2, right? It should be 2. Okay, but after we added that to flat function, it should change to 6, I think 5. Numbers dot length. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is changed. Okay, might be it will keep the same length, but it is from two-dimensional array to it become a single dimensional array. Okay, okay. Yeah, so the next function is if we have an array of objects, how we can sort that. For example, I have array called cars, then this is array of objects here. Okay, I have multiple objects in the array. For example, I'll say BMW, MW. Okay, I'll say name is BMW, name is BMW, and I'll say the year, manufacturing year is, I'll say 2020. Okay, I'll have one more. Let me just copy this, and I'll have one more. Okay, so I'll say here Nissan car, Nissan. This is 2019, and I'll say Tata, and I'll say this as 2023. Okay, now I want to sort this array based on the year. Okay, now how I can sort that? If I use directly cars.sort, cars.sort, this will not be sorted. Let's check this, gs.info and cars. Okay, so okay, let me, there is a function called json.stringify, stringify. Let's see what output it will print. Okay, still it has not printed it in the sorted order. I think I need to variable new cars is equal to, okay, and I need to print the new cars. Let's see. Yeah, this also is not sorted in ascending order. Okay, in the order. So what we can do is, in that case, this sort function will take the function, okay, function, and it will take the parameters a and b. We can have any parameters. Then this we can call it as a compare function. It will compare this years of the object. Okay, then what we can do is return, okay, return a dot year minus b dot year. Okay, this we need to return. uh, let's see what will happen. Yeah, yeah, I don't need to add curly braces, sorry. Yes, okay. Still it has not returned. Okay, let me just check it. Okay, what's wrong here? 2019, 2023. Okay, y is capital, I think, for that. Okay, let me see now. Yes, you see that is sorted now. 2019 first, 2020 first, and 2023 next. If you want to sort this in descending order, then we should reverse this. B dot year, then A dot year. Okay, this will sort in descending order: 2023, 2020, and 2019. Okay, so this is how we can sort the array of objects. Okay, using their keys. Okay, key and values. Okay, so this is sorting the array of objects. Let's go to the next function. Yeah, we can use math.min. Okay, well, numbers. If I want to find out, let me just add this 2, 4, 6, 1, 5. So if I want to find out the minimum number out of this, so a simple thing what I can do is one thing here is let me sort this numbers array. Okay, variable new numbers is equal to numbers dot sort. Okay, so when I sort, right, let me just print out that gs dot info. Okay, new numbers. Okay, if I sort this in ascending, this will be at the left, the first position, that will be definitely a minimum number, and at the end that will definitely be the higher number. Okay, so here I'll print gs dot info. Min number is obviously new numbers of 0. Okay, so minimum number out of this is 1. Okay, and maximum will be 6. So how we can do that? Gs.info max number is plus what I can say is numbers. Then I know here that this is there are 5 elements in the array. Then I can add 0 to 4, right? Yeah, 4. So this will give me the maximum number. Okay, but if I don't know the array length, then what I can do is I can simply add numbers dot length minus 1. Obviously last element position will be 1 less than the array length, right? So it will be like this. So this will give us the 6 here. Okay, so this is how we can find out minimum and maximum numbers, but there are another functions as well. Okay, so those functions are like variable min number is equal to we can use math dot min dot apply. Okay, and then I'll pass null, then numbers. Okay, so this will give me the minimum number. Let's see, let's print out this. Okay, yes, it has given me minimum number, and this is nothing but the string of array. So let me just try out this numbers dot to string. Will this queue the same here? No. Okay, okay, so this is the syntax actually. Null, then the numbers we need to pass. Okay, if I change that to max here, uh, then it will give me the max number. It will give me the max number, that is 6. Okay, so these are some of the functions of JavaScript arrays which we can use in our development, and we can easily achieve our output without wasting the time, and without writing the big code actually. According to me, shift and shift pop, push and splice and slice are the important functions. So you can write in comments which are the important functions for you. Thank you guys. This is all about JavaScript array and methods and functions. If you like the if you like this content, then please like the video and share the video, and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.